You're waiting for a sign, a moment where everything finally clicks and you become the person you were meant to be. But here's the cold, stoic truth. That moment doesn't exist. You aren't waiting for a sign, you're waiting for permission. Permission to stop being a spectator in your own life. Most people live as if they have 10,000 years to waste. They treat their time like a renewable resource. But every second you just spent listening to me is gone forever. Today, we aren't talking about hacks or productivity tips. We are going into the dark. We're looking at 10 brutal Stoic truths that most people spend their entire lives running away from. These truths won't make you feel good. They will make you grow. If you're looking for a comfortable video to fall asleep to, turn this off. But if you're ready to kill the version of yourself that's holding you back, let's begin. Truth number 1. You are the architect of your own suffering. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." We love to play the victim. It's easy, it's cozy. If the economy is bad, it's not your fault you're broke. If your partner is distant, it's not your fault the relationship is dying. But Stoicism pulls the rug out from under that lie. The truth, most of your pain is self-inflicted, not the event itself, but the story you tell yourself about the event. You cannot control the weather, the traffic, or the opinions of a toxic boss, but you own the space between the stimulus and the response. In that space lies your freedom. Stop wishing things were different. Start realizing that you are the one holding the pen. If your life is a tragedy, it's because you are writing it that way. Truth number 2. Comfort is a slow death. We are the most comfortable generation in human history, and yet we are the most depressed. Why? Because the human spirit wasn't designed for air conditioning and DoorDash. Seneca used to take days where he would eat only the scantiest fare and wear coarse clothing, asking himself, "Is this what I feared?" You aren't afraid of failure. You're afraid of losing your comfort. You've built a golden cage of habits, scrolling, snacking, avoiding the gym, and you wonder why you feel like a prisoner. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you aren't doing something every day that makes your heart race or your skin crawl with a bit of anxiety, you aren't living. You're just waiting to die in a very comfortable chair. Truth number 3. Stop seeking fairness. It's not fair. The anthem of the modern world. Marcus Aurelius sat at the head of the Roman Empire. He watched his children die, he dealt with plagues, and he faced betrayal by his closest friends. Did he whine about fairness? No. He wrote in his journal, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." The universe doesn't owe you a fair shake. The world is chaotic, indifferent, and often cruel. When you stop expecting the world to be fair, you gain a superpower. You stop complaining and start navigating. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What am I going to do about it?" Truth number 4. Your reputation is a ghost. Think about the person you're most afraid of offending. Now realize that in 100 years, both you and that person will be dust. We spend 90% of our mental energy managing a ghost, the version of us that lives in other people's heads. We buy things we don't like to impress people we don't even respect. Stoicism teaches us that the only opinion that matters is your own when you look in the mirror at 3 a.m. If you were a slave to praise, you were a slave to everyone. If you were indifferent to both the applause and the boos, you were finally free. Truth number 5. Memento Mori. Remember you will die. Look at this grid. This is your life in weeks. Every Sunday passes, one of these squares is crossed out. It never comes back. Most people see Memento Mori, the remembrance of death, as morbid. They think it's about despair. But for the Stoic, it is the ultimate tool for clarity. If you knew you were going to die at sunset, would you spend your afternoon arguing with a stranger on the internet? Would you spend it worrying about a mistake you made 3 years ago? Death isn't waiting for you at the end of the road. It's happening right now. Every minute that passes is dead time. It belongs to death already. When you accept your mortality, you stop being a perfectionist and start being a practitioner. You stop saying someday because you realize someday is a lie told by cowards. Use death as a filter. If a problem won't matter on your deathbed, it doesn't deserve your energy today. Truth number 6. You own nothing but your character. We spend our lives building my house, my money, my reputation, even my family. But the Stoics have a brutal reminder. You are a tenant, not an owner. Everything you love is on loan to you from the universe. Your health can be taken by a single cell gone rogue. Your wealth can be erased by a market crash. Even the people you love are mortal. This sounds heartless, but it is actually the secret to deep gratitude. If you realize your child or your partner is alone, you don't take them for granted. You don't look at your phone when they speak. The only thing the universe cannot take back is your character, the choices you make, and the virtue you cultivate. Everything else is indifferent. If you lose your job but keep your integrity, you have lost nothing of real value. Truth number 7. Stop talking, start being. We are addicted to the feeling of growth without the work of growth. We watch videos like this, we read Marcus Aurelius, we highlight passages in books, and then we do nothing. We mistake learning for doing. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." You don't need another book. You don't need another 5-step plan. You already know what you need to do. You know you need to eat better, work harder, and stop complaining. Knowledge without action is just a sophisticated form of procrastination. The world doesn't care what you've read. It cares how you show up. Stop being a philosopher in your head and start being a Stoic in your hands.
Truth number 8. The mind is a fortress, but only if you build it. The world will try to break you. It will throw insults, bad luck, and grief at you. If your mind is a tent, the first wind will blow you away. But if your mind is a fortress, an inner citadel, you are untouchable. But here's the catch. You aren't born with a fortress. You have to build it, stone by stone, through voluntary hardship. Every time you choose the cold shower over the warm one, you add a stone. Every time you stay silent when you want to yell, you add a stone. Mental discipline is a muscle. If you don't train it when things are easy, it will fail you when things get hard. Truth number 9. Your anger is a form of insanity. Seneca called anger a short madness. Think about the last time you were truly angry. Did you make a good decision? Did you improve the situation? Anger is the only emotion that we use to punish ourselves for someone else's mistake. It's like drinking a cup of poison and waiting for your enemy to die. A Stoic isn't someone who doesn't feel anger. It's someone who refuses to be governed by it. Real power isn't the ability to crush an enemy. It's the ability to keep your cool when everyone else is losing theirs. Restraint is the ultimate flex. Truth number 10. This moment is all you have. We live our lives in two places that don't exist, the past and the future. We relive our embarrassments, or we rehearse our anxieties. Meanwhile, the only reality, the weight of your body in your chair, the air entering your lungs, the light hitting your eyes, is ignored. This moment is the only place where you have any power. You cannot change what happened 5 minutes ago, and you cannot control what happens 5 hours from now. If you can't find peace right here, in this messy, imperfect present, you will never find it. Stop waiting for the weekend. Stop waiting for the promotion. Grow now. You've listened to the wisdom of emperors and slaves, but let me be honest with you, none of it matters. It doesn't matter unless you close this tab and do the thing you've been avoiding. The Stoic path isn't found in a video, it's found in the choices you make when no one is watching. The old version of you is dead. Leave him here. Walk out of this video as someone else. If this shook you, stay. If you're ready to build the fortress of your mind, subscribe. But more importantly, go live.